This list of groceries that you want me to get is weird. Victor, why do you need rope? Why do you need limestone? And why do you need hydrochloric acid?
To keep date night spicy.
On that note, hey guys,
What?
welcome back to another issue of Words with Nerds. As always, I am the man with the plan. I'm your boy, Sundance Kid himself, DJ.
I am Slick, trying to keep it spicy, Vic.
I am the man with absolutely no plan ever. Space Case. What's up, guys? I'm Vince.
What's going on? What's going on?
I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I figured it's springtime. I was gonna do a little spring cleaning, a little freshening up. So I got a little something for you and a little something for the people watching on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
So here, I'm going to just quickly, real quick, let me snap my fingers and make this happen.
Whoa.
Fucking cool, right?
The drip is real in here. Yeah.
That's so weird. My shirt says drip. No lie. That's hilarious.
I didn't know that. I'm not joking.
Awesome. I'm so happy right now.
I'm so fucking happy about that. I'm not gonna lie. All right. That's how in tune we are. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's just it pops more. It brings out Victor's eyes a little bit more. So I think we're off to a good start.
Don't do that.
All right, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
You guys see anything cool this weekend that you guys want to talk about? Any trailers or any things?
I actually got a thing before we get into the steak and eggs and everything. If you guys want to hear about it,
steak and potatoes. But yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Steak and eggs breakfast.
Yeah, steak and potatoes.
So one of the recent news highlights that I actually saw is that it's steak and eggs. That Walmart and Target have officially removed Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and sports cards from their thing. Like have
steak
officially
and potatoes. Yeah,
steak and potatoes. They removed it. They said due to their employees' safety. So after doing my research and digging around, because they didn't include the actual story of what happened in Wisconsin, two individuals went in the morning and took when they put everything out, they put them out on display. One man took all of this particular one pack that's like reselling at like $100 a pack. These $3 packs are reselling at $100, 100 or so. Took them. He's walking to the register. The other man got genuinely angry, walked over, grabbed the half out of his shopping cart and took it out.
What the heck?
These two got into a physical altercation.
They
both boxed it out in there. That's not the best part of this.
There's more?
Yep. Because same Wisconsin store, they had to pull everything. And when they were pulling everything, there was the normal gang of people that go there to get their Pokemon cards, to get their Pokemon NFL cards, their fix. They went there and the staff was like, we're not allowed to sell these right now. We can't do this. These people started a riot in the store. They destroyed that particular Target, the entire front entrance, to get Pokemon cards. There was like 6 arrests.
Yo, Wisconsin, we love you, and I'm a big cheese bitch. But goddamn, what are you doing,
bro? It was rough. I actually ended up talking to someone who was like really into that and knew about it and had the information because they knew someone from that area, and it was insane. There were 2 official like arrests right in the morning, and then boom, that Target had to shut down. That's why they pulled it out for safety reasons. Like you can't go to a Walmart or a Target and buy those packs anymore. Period. You can walk up and ask, hey, can I buy them? And they're like, we are not allowed to sell these anymore.
That's absolutely insane that we live in a world where people are starting riots at Walmart over Pokemon cards.
Jesus Christ, bro. Like man, that makes me dumb. It makes me feel dumb. Remember I bought a bunch of Pokemon cards? Like I could have flipped that shit. We could have started like the low key mob of like the southwest suburbs of Pokemon trading.
I don't know why you didn't.
We should just like seriously think about that. I could have
been like your consigliere. I could have been like the enforcer. I could have been like, maybe your cards ain't getting sold here. You need to get the fuck out of here.
Vince is the dude that keeps the books Well,
Yeah,
he like walks up,
smoking a cigar.
he's like, Vic, it doesn't make
We
sense.
got a lot of Caterpies, but it ain't no Mewtwo.
Now one of these holographics right here.
Holographics.
Vinny knows what he's talking about. Everybody calls him Space Case, but he fucking knows what's up. Need to call me fucking Sundance. Why? Because, don't fucking worry about it. If you knew, then you wouldn't be here anymore, now would you? I want you to go talk to the boss, Slick Vic. Yeah, that's
Slick
right. Hey,
Vic.
boss. Hey, Slick
my
Vic.
God.
That's right.
He's like the drug lord of Pokemon cards, I swear to God.
That's where like the narration from Goodfellas starts off is like when you would think that they would bust Slick Vic, but no, just like a cop pulls up, Slick Vic always had it covered. It's like, here you go, here's for your kids, here's for your daughter. How's she doing? Just handing them packs.
They had never seen a crew quite like us.
And a pack of cigarettes and stuff.
We put the gang in Gengar.
And if anybody messed with us, well, then I guess we kind of put the Char in Charmander, if you get my drift. Yeah, we bred the fucking bodies. Anyways.
I got one. Wait, Vinny's girl cleaned the money. She cleaned the money in the cars. They call her Taylor 2 times because she has 2 of every Pokemon card.
Fucking Taylor 2 times. Oh my God, she's in the other room. I wonder if she hears this.
Taylor 2 times. Right.
Taylor 2 times.
All right, we're done. Let's go for a while. Sorry.
Holy shit, dude! I'm sweaty already. Wow.
Me too. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm dying.
God damn it. All right, I just want to say,
wow.
If I can recommend a show. Actually, no. We've been talking about a lot of shows lately. I want to recommend a video game. So this weekend I had the whole weekend off, which I'm not used to. Like my days off are sporadic, so sometimes I'll have one in the weekend and one on the weekday. But I have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. So I decided to do one thing and one thing only: play video games. I beat Resident Evil yesterday.
Village?
I beat Kingdom Hearts 2 this morning, and there is this new game that I would recommend to everybody. It is it's how do I describe it? If you have a Switch, because unfortunately it's still not on consoles yet, but if you have a Nintendo Switch, I would recommend playing the game that's been out for almost 2 years now, Hades. Hades is the story of Hades' son, Zagreus, and it's kind of a top angle where you're looking for I forgot the fucking name of it, the type of camera. It's a overhead camera, and
bird's eye view. It's
like bird's eye view. There's dungeons, there's puzzles, you're just kind of playing through the different levels of the underworld as you're trying to get to the top to find to get out of the underworld. And along the way, you meet various characters in Greek mythology. So I would say there's a lot of heart. There's very great voice acting in it. It won multiple awards. Not that matters. But I would also say play this game, Hades. It is amazing.
Dope.
Cool, man. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
I got a Switch.
For sure. Check it out, bro. For sure. Yeah. You'll spend a lot of hours on that game. It is very fun.
Oh man, I'm gonna check that. Vinny, you got anything else you want to talk before we get into the thingy? To the name?
You sound like an Italian gangster right now.
Yeah, right. I mentioned maybe talking about Venom. The Venom trailer, Venom 2 trailer dropped.
How'd you feel about that?
It's all right, man. I mean, I'm excited to see it for sure. I really like the first one. But the trailer, it feels like, we know we're getting Carnage, obviously, from the title and from how Venom 2 or Venom ended. The trailer doesn't really give us much. It's just kind of like, hey, we made it. We made the movie, so make sure you're here for it.
Yeah,
because trailers have been known to give way too much away, especially comic book trailers. Marvel's getting really, really good at not really revealing anything in their trailers, and so I think Sony's taking being all right, great, let's learn from that. or learn
Yep.
from that blueprint for it, because that really gave away absolutely nothing, which I was really happy about. And then I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's also that little Beverly Hills Cop, like little shout out to Beverly Hills Cop,
Like
a little homage. He's wearing the same jacket that Axel Foley wears, Eddie Murphy's character wears. In
yeah.
Beverly
Oh
Hills
man,
Cop. He's wearing the Lions jacket. So I thought that was really cool.
Nice.
yeah.
Nice
Yeah,
little,
it's a trailer. I'm still
Nice little
excited to
It's
see it.
it's a trailer.
I'm hella excited to see it.
Me too. I heard,
Woody Harrelson. I mean, he's going to be in it, which is
This white man
just
can't
bringing
jump,
tons
baby.
of star power.
That's my guy.
Hell yeah. Yeah. What are we talking about today? What's the topic today?
So the topic
Victor,
today,
let us know.
yeah. So the topic today is actually, it's my week to pick. I did my hair for this particular topic. For anyone that's kept up with this,
Looks beautiful, by the way.
with this one, thank you so much. It's taken a while to do this. We're talking about one of my favorite, like, just series in general. That's actually a lot of people's favorites currently, which is Attack on Titan. You know,
Hell yeah.
everyone just stretch a little bit. DJ, you want to stretch just a wee bit? What is that?
Oh, dude, I still got post.
Sorry about that, guys. Scout regiment right here.
Scout trip.
Wall gang, wall gang.
Wall gang, wall gang.
What's up?
But yeah, so we're talking about this show, just this show, because of COVID, like exploded in popularity because the seasons, people were able to recap seasons 2 and 3 during COVID, and then they launched season 4 in midway during the pandemic. Just a little brief history on Attack on Titan. It was created by Hajime Asame. I might have butchered that name, I'll be honest.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sounds like you did.
I can't, dude. I can't pronounce that kind of stuff. It's terrible.
Be better. Be better.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Be better.
The series set in a world where the remainder of humanity lives inside of cities surrounded by 3 enormous walls that protect them from huge humanoid monsters called Titans. The story follows Eren Yeager, the main character, the dude I'm styling my hair after, and his friends Armin and Mikasa as they fight and try to reclaim the world that they've lost. Throughout it, that's just a bare bones explanation of the whole thing, but it's a really, really fun, good, gory anime that came out during the heyday of 2009, the original manga. Beautifully done. I mean, it's so popular that currently it is the second most popular anime of all time.
Of all time?
Yep. So
Dragon Ball Z,
bro.
and then Attack on Titan.
Nope. You actually would be surprised what's number 1.
Dragon Ball Z is not number. Sailor Moon.
No, Dragon Ball Z actually falls 9th in the most popular of
Get
20.
the fuck out of here,
Bro, for real. It was actually really weird. So, the most popular anime of all time is Death Note.
I could see that. Okay.
What?
That makes
I
sense.
couldn't. That shit was boring.
Like,
It's the
buddy,
shift, man.
like,
It's the shift.
Yeah,
That's the
people
shift.
that don't even watch anime have seen Death Note.
Yeah, so that's the most popular one. Currently, it's the current standings.
Miss me with this shit. Miss me with that bullshit. I'm sorry. Dragon Ball Z should always be number 1. Fuck y'all mean.
It's
I've never seen Dragon Ball in my life. I'm sorry.
Oh,
but,
fuck.
Dude, you gotta watch it, dude. I
don't
am a
like
Dragon
it.
Ball Z fan.
And we're done.
Hey,
Cut.
what? So that was the end of that episode.
Somebody who doesn't watch Dragon Ball Z.
But yeah, it's number 2. It's because of the shift and everything. The manga itself, up to the time where I read up to the statistic of it, it has sold more than 150 million copies worldwide, which is why it's the number 2 currently. It had 6 of its issues for a 7-year span end up on the New York Times bestsellers list. So the manga and the anime both are just phenomenal. It's time we talked about it. We're all kind of into it. I know that I know David, we have a mutual love for similar animes and stuff like that. And then Vince, you like the gore stuff. So this was kind of like one thing where I'm like, you know what, we got to talk about it because this is cool. There's a lot of interesting stuff about it that I can't wait to discuss. So, you know.
Yeah,
let's get to it.
Let's get
Get into the steak and potatoes of it.
The steak and the steak and the eggs. It's up for debate on which is which.
Which one's better? We'll vote at the end which one's better. But I actually wanted to talk to you guys about it. So, how did you guys individually get into it? Did you read the manga, or did you watch the show, or did it get recommended to you?
Vince?
It got recommended to me. I can't remember extremely clear how it played out. I'm pretty sure Victor maybe got me into it. I feel like I binged the first 3 seasons. Like I waited till season 3 was out, and then I started watching it all together. I remember being at work with Victor at the time, and our other coworker who's very into anime, and
that asshole.
who shall not be named. Yeah, they were going on and on about it, and to be honest, sorry to all the viewers, I'm not a huge anime person. It's more like I'm just very picky with what I watch as far as anime goes. But as soon as I watched Attack on Titan, bro, like, oh my god, you got to watch like the first 3 episodes, and then I think you're hooked. It's not like other anime. It is, the lore itself, like it does a really good job at leaving things unanswered and not doing the typical anime style where you hear the protagonist kind of thinking things out, and just like explaining things very verbatim to you as things go. It's not really the typical anime style where it's like, all right, a high school student is suddenly figures out he's got some sort of power, and now he needs to like rise the occasion by going through training and like becoming the ultimate whatever. Like this is totally different. It's political, it's schemy, like it's plot twisty. Like, dude, what you see on the surface with this one is not what you get. Someone once said it's big naked people running around. It is, but it isn't.
It is, but it isn't.
But it isn't.
That's true. I got actually a fun fact about that in a minute, but all right, that's
you got fun facts about big naked people?
Well, actually, it's fun facts about the big naked people, like what inspired them, which is like flapjacks. Really fun fact. Sorry, I did so much research on this. The creator, let's just call him Asayama. The creator got the idea for Attack on Titan from people like us being drunk at a bar. He worked at a bar. He worked at a gaming bar, and he got the idea because one day a very big patron was moving around weird and was hammered, and he was like, "You got to leave," and the dude just wasn't listening to him and just kind of charged at him.
What the hell?
So
yeah, that makes sense.
Was he flailing his arms?
Yeah. So I want to get to David's point, but if you pay attention to Attack on Titan, one of the big expression points is that they all kind of move around like they're drunk. Oh, yeah. Pay attention to how they kind of slumber and stagger and then run sporadically. It's all based off a drunk person's persona. I always thought that was fucking funny. So you bringing up flailing naked people, I'm like, yeah, drunk flailing naked people. That's what it was. So besides the drunk flailing naked people, what got you into the show, David?
No, that was pretty much it. No.
You just see the cover, you're just like, I like drunk naked people.
I saw it. I was like,
what I see.
I'm here for it. No, well, I mean, really, you guys did. I mean, just because we were talking about it, and they're like, and you guys were like, "Oh, it'd be cool if we could do a AOT episode," and I was like, "The fuck is AOT?" and I was sitting there, and they're like, "Oh, it's Attack on Titan." I'm like, I haven't seen it. I thought it's overhyped. And see, I did one of those things that I hate when people do when I try and tell them about a show, which is they automatically assume because it's popular, it's overhyped or it's not as good as they think it is. Mm-hmm. And I did one of those things naturally because I'm that kind of shithead. But I was scrolling, I was watching Seinfeld for like this 5,000th time. Right, and I was doing my Jerry Seinfeld impression. I was like, "What's the deal with Attack on Titan? I mean, you think you like the Titans, or do you like the attack?" And so I was just sitting there. I was like, "All right, I'll start it." And I started it, and I'm watching it, and from the very first episode, I'm like, "Holy shit!" Like,
is that Kramer?
it had everything that I needed.
One of the Titans just burst in like
I saw
Kramer.
one of the Titans burst out, and I was just like, Kramer, he's on the show, and he was like, so, nah, I kind of, it's definitely one of the greatest animes that I've ever seen. There's a lot of character development. The main character is, not always likable. He's a fucking kid, and he carries himself like he's this desolate PTSD driven like soldier, and it's weird to see with all of these young characters like how fast they have to grow up in a world that has systemically fucked them for like the better part because of the walls and everything. But yeah, that's how, keep it short, that's how I found out. I was inspired to watch about you guys and Seinfeld.
I was gonna be like by Jerry Seinfeld.
What's the deal with Attack on Titan? Kramer,
I love it.
You can't watch it.
Well, what's the drawing point to it? Like, I know the reason why I kind of got into it, and I wanted to ask you guys, is the gore and stuff like that. Like, as weird as it is, I know Vince and Taylor both watch gore animes, like Tokyo Ghoul and stuff like that. Like that.
Nope.
No, she doesn't watch it.
Maybe Taylor. I don't really watch a whole lot of anime. I am just now diving into anime. I like maybe a couple months ago, I just got Crunchyroll and Funimation and stuff. Like, I've watched the main animes. I know like the popular ones, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not particular into just gory stuff. What was the question again? I'm sorry, I completely just.
Well, no, it's fine. I completely no, just because I thought you watched it because Taylor watched it. I don't know why. I was like,
she's never seen it.
No, Tokyo Ghoul. Which is like from that from that same heyday of like that creepy kind of gore stuff. So besides like that caught your attention, because we just kind of went over like what are the big aspects that caught your attention with the show? Like, what kind of, when you were watching it, what got you more into it? Because there has to be aspects because like in the show, one of my favorite things is what David mentioned, which is like the characters having like, it's kids, man. It's kids younger than us having PTSD because they have gone through shit that I can't imagine seeing my mom get eaten by something that's just dead ass smiling, and the homie that's carrying me doesn't do the considerate thing that is just like, turn me around, just like, can't turn you around, kid. We got to keep running, and it's just like, oh well, I'm gonna be traumatized like a motherfucker right now.
For sure. I honestly, the thing that hooked me, and it's so weird to say, but give me a chance. Let me explain myself. It's the realism of the show. To be honest, like I know, obviously there's no such things as Titans and this world that they live in, but the fact that they don't like David was going into earlier, the main character, he's not always likable, especially of late in season 4. Like Aaron is off the rails, and sometimes I'm even like, what are you doing, dude? Like, where is your head? Why are you doing this?
That guy does very questionable things. Yeah, very questionable.
I like, and the way they leave you in the dark, to an extent where like you're still interested. They don't explain things verbatim to you like typical animes. The character development is obviously great. Even the thing that I appreciate the most so far is the animation. Not only the animation style, but the fact that you can physically see these characters age throughout the show.
Yeah.
And no, I feel like like Ash Ketchum, bro. He's been 10 for 20 fucking years.
Didn't he just turn 12? Like,
yeah, it's weird. Or like even more recent stuff like My Hero, Deku. Like I don't really see him aging a whole lot. Like I don't know. I like that it's kind of, for what it is, it's a little bit more. What's the word?
Grounded. You had it right.
Grounded.
Grounded. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's a really good point. Deej, what do you?
As weird as it is to say, I guess.
Yeah, it's a good word. It's Deej. What is it?
Grounded.
Grounded.
The simplest word. What's the word?
What is grounded? What is hello? No, I thought it was pretty dope, just from start to finish. I think you all hit some really good topics, but I think it was just like, I really don't like love any of the characters. Like I
Dude,
like
that's
them.
weird.
I
I
think
understand. Yeah, I entirely
but I
understand.
think
Wait, are
that's
you
like a
serious?
very no. I think
Hmm.
it's a positive thing though because
Yeah.
like they made them and true to your true to Vince's comment earlier. It's grounded in realism. I don't think these people would be so likable if every given day they went out and like they were about to be eaten by a humanoid, or
Mm.
watching their friends die, watching their family die, and stuff like that. Like these are all kids essentially that are just jacked up on the notion of trying to defend what's theirs, and it's like they're not always going to be likable because they're in these terrible situations, and sometimes to get through that stuff, you can't be nice, and I, but we see like these scenes and stuff where like they really get to show their humanity and like they stand up for each other and stuff like that. It's pretty fun to watch because I'm just like every now and then when I think I really don't like a character, like there was like a real stint where like I was just Aaron's such a bitch, but like, but then eventually he did something. I won't say
We
what.
could
They
we could
did
spoil,
something.
yeah, but we
Um,
could we
well,
could spoil.
well, when he was like trying to transform
Hmm.
and like his man was just like just got
Yeah,
fucking chomped.
Just eating
He was
his
just
yeah.
sitting
hand.
there, and I was like, he's literally at his lowest. He's like bleeding from his hands. He just watched the
Season
last
one,
part
yeah,
of
I
his
remember.
childhood. Yeah, just like
Yeah.
fucking. That's it. That's done. That's the end of
What is it?
childhood
Yeah, when
Aaron for him.
what is it? Hans gets eaten and he keeps like biting
Yeah,
down,
and he's
trying to.
just like trying to, but I really thought he was gonna just like rip his fucking hand. But the point being is that I really like them because they have these particular moments where like we as the viewer are reminded that they are still human, and humans can inherently still be good, but it's
That's
just the situations around them that turn them into the monsters that they have to be to battle it sometimes. So, not to get so philosophical, but
No, dude, that's a
that's
that's
what
a
I got.
very it's a very good point. I think is
yeah.
like they are so humanized where they make mistakes, and sometimes those
Mm-hmm.
mistakes kind of make you question if you're still kind of on board with who they are, and if sometimes it gets so bad where you're like, can this person come back? Can they, uh,
Can they be
you know,
redeemed? Yeah.
can they be redeemed? Yeah, and even now, like Aaron is pretty far gone. You can see he's kind of confused and conflicted. But at the same time, like it leaves me to wonder, like, do you know something I don't?
So we all clearly are, we all cut up, so that's great. We're all at that point. So spoiler alerts ahead. I do want to bring up because it's so weird that we all have these like we you would assume that we all what kept us in the show would be like, hey, they're flying around with the gears and like blah blah, blah. And it's very fantasy. It's like no, like literally, I'm gonna keep the trend of why I like this, and you're gonna. This is why we're all friends. I like the political climate in the damn show. Like that's what drew
Yeah.
me in. It's really weird, but watching how like from seasons 1 to 2, I want to say season 1, 2, and 3, where it's like you can definitely tell that there is like some sort of obviously class systems, obviously like a class system where it's like the
The outer
closer you are.
rings. The
Yeah, the
ring
outer rings,
system.
you're in the slums, you're poor people. Middle rings, you're
Well,
middle class, and then the inner ring, the most protected one, obviously you're the richest motherfuckers around.
You're Bill
And it's
Gates,
interesting.
baby.
You're Bill Gates, and it's interesting to see how they even that notion politically corrupts the regiments that exist, the military regiments that exist. And I remember just watching this. I'm like, this is so intense. I want show me less Titans, show me more of this. Like, I want to know the political standing of this. And then we're all caught up. If we're
Mm-hmm.
not, I'm sorry, whoever I'm spoiling it for. When it gets to season 4 and you find out the overlaying plot with Aaron and stuff like that, where it's kind of
Wait,
like,
hold on. Season 4 is still airing, right?
yes, yes,
it
yes.
is. Yeah,
All
it's
right.
so they split their seasons.
Yeah, I know it's not
Are you
coming
not
back till
done?
2022, but like,
Yeah.
mm,
Are
what
you
if
not?
somebody's just like a fucking like a couple of episodes behind?
All right, I won't say anything. Just
I'm just
beyond
saying.
Okay.
I love following the ideology that now it starts getting more specifically to like besides class system, it's coming to like just regions of the regions not agreeing and having prejudices, and then seeing the people who have no real bearing for those prejudices kind of fight for their right to be alive. And it's insane because I'm watching that and I'm just like, dude, what the? This is like Game of Thrones level writing. Like, holy shit, dude, what the fuck? And this is the dude's first anime and manga. This is the only thing he's ever done. So,
crazy. Pretty high bar for himself though, because after this is done, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, dude, I don't know. He hasn't written anything else. He's around our age. Just to let you know, he's 37.
Like, I mean, we're not around that age.
No, what the hell?
Shut the fuck. Shut the fuck up.
We were in elementary. We were in elementary school when he was graduating high school. So don't do that. Don't make us into the old people.
Shut up. We have to do something right now, you assholes.
Speaking of shutting up,
you guys are assholes.
Speaking of shutting up, guys, we have to take a quick break to flex our ad muscles and let you guys know of some cool people that help us out.
Wow.
And don't do ad breaks ever. So
you're doing
great. Really odd transition.
Fucking throw me a bone here.
This transition is so dope. I love it.
It's so good, dude. I've been practicing in the shower.
Oh God, it's so good.
That's it. It got good, bro.
Oh my God,
dude.
It's so good.
It's so fantastic.
Wait,
it's crazy.
Oh my God, you're so fucking great.
Dude, you're so good. But speaking of so good.
Yeah, speaking of so good.
Speaking of
we're
so
gonna
good.
go to a little commercial break. We're gonna have a fucking message from our sponsors. So
this is our straight up.
As always, it's me, Sundance.
It's me, Slickback. Holy shit. It's Jesus Christ.
And it's Vince. Space Case.
Commercial time, folks. Commercial time. Hey, Nerd Herd. Are you looking for the perfect place to record your podcast? We're here to let you know about Anchor.fm, your podcast destination. Anchor FM is created by Spotify. It's free to use, easy to learn, and extremely reliable. Plus, it uploads directly to Spotify when you're ready, saving you time and effort. Want to be heard? Head on over to Anchor.fm now to get your very own podcast started today. Anchor.fm by Spotify.
And welcome back. Thank you so much for that sponsor break. If you guys know anyone that wants to sponsor a really cool indie nerd podcast, please send them our way. From whiskey to beer companies, I'll sponsor. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like,
yeah, anything, honestly.
Dog collars. I'll sponsor dog collars. I have dogs.
We keep getting like people that specialize in shaving things asking us to plug their sponsor.
Yeah, it's
which is weird.
Do you guys want us to shave? I'm confused, but I mean, whatever.
I can't shave. No, I'm not. I can't commit to that. But speaking of committing, and I got nothing. I'm just gonna transition.
What's going on with your blinds right now, Victor? Do you have a ghost?
Yeah, that ghost is my dumbass dog, Courage. Oh no, that's Attila. No, what's up, buddy? What are you doing? Where you going? Oh, he just left. Yeah, no.
So quick.
So I have a Vince knows, David, I'll tell you now, I have like a lake in the back of my house. So anytime there's like a frog or anything like that in the back, my dogs tend to look there. Also, I don't know, the cast of the Goonies and Stranger Things kind of just hang out back there. Like a group of kids always go back there, and I'm just like, you do your weird Goonies, Stranger Things shit.
Yeah, Dustin and Lucas were hanging out when we went over there last, and I was like, what are you guys doing? We're just demigorgons, whatever.
I don't know, demigorgon shit.
Demigorgons.
You ain't gonna believe us. But yeah, that's what it is. That's why my blinds periodically turn. So if you guys ever wonder, but back to the main topic at hand, I guess.
So silly. I got a good question for you guys.
What's up?
It's not a good question at all. It's just kind of a very white girl, basic bitch question.
Hyping yourself up. I like that shit. Just keep
on.
on.
Yeah, my dude. Throughout the whole series so far, seasons 1 through 4, who are your 2 favorite characters?
Oof. Mine would be very surprising, actually. David, do you want to go, or can I go real quick?
I mean, no, you go ahead.
I like Levi because obviously everyone fucking likes Levi.
Everyone loves Levi, bro.
Yeah, I like him just because even the creator of the show admitted that he made that character specifically for people to like him. Like he knew he's like I'm gonna make. He wrote it in the mentality after watching Naruto that is his Sasuke. That he's like that is the Sasuke of the show. That is the one where everyone. He's the first character to officially get a body pillow in 2017.
Wait, they make a body pillow of Levi?
Yeah, they make a body pillow of everyone now, but
Oh
Levi
my
was
god,
the Levi was the first one. Aaron was the second one, which is kind of like a
that's
weird.
hilarious.
It's because he was made for that, and I personally like him because it's a like we're all short kings in this room. I know how tall we all are, and he's a short king. Like I'm pretty happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
And two, he has that kind of like just that very like attitude where you can tell the reason why he's not so emotional is because throughout his life, and you even catch up on it in the season 4, I believe, that his life wasn't easy. Like he had to turn off his emotions. Like that's it. Like he can't be overly emotional. He can't express these things because throughout his early childhood, he witnessed so many things that it wasn't even Titan related. It was just shit related. So it's kind of cool seeing that character kind of get into that point, and I just like watching that character development. And Reiner, I like Reiner.
Dude, Ryan
Reiner's one of my
cool, man. Yeah, I
yeah,
actually like him a lot.
Reiner's one of my favorite characters because spoiler alerts, he is the armor titan.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't caught up or read the manga or anything, he is the armor titan, and then when you see why he is, it's really weird, but you understand why he's doing it, like why he's so hell bent on trying to destroy humanity or like what we think is humanity, and why like he is such a straightforward, strong leader and warrior is because that's his appealing thing, and it's his character is kind of extremely relatable. It's a dude who like the only thing he has is like will, which we all have. All of us here can say we have a strong will for something. Imagine that being the only qualifying candidate, and then you get a power to help you achieve a goal. That's why I like him. He's one of my favorite characters on it. Both of those characters just like A1 writing, and then I'm a big fan of Brock Lesnar, which the Armor Titan's based off of. The creator admitted.
What?
Yeah, bro. The creator is terrible at coming up with original designs. He admits it. So all the Titans, all the faces that you see in Attack on Titan are people that he knows. He has pictures of all of his friends, family, and he draws them.
That's wild, dude. I swear to God, if we end the series with the Armor Titan F5ing Aaron, I'm gonna shit my pants. Paul Heyman Titan comes out.
Yeah, that's Brock Lesnar. Just like, nah, but yeah, when he built the Armored Titan, he was like, yeah, he thought of Brock Lesnar. You can look at it and be like, that is Brock. Now you're going to
It
look at
makes
it and be
sense.
like,
Now that you
yeah.
mention it, I totally see it. That's so crazy.
So it's really cool. I'm a big fan of Brock Lesnar. So that's why I was like, that's so fucking cool, man. That's really neat. That's why they're my favorite characters. David, what are the tools for you then from Mr. Space Case's question?
That's a good question. It's probably gonna have to be Aaron and Armin, I think.
What? Well,
I
yeah,
know,
why?
A boys.
The A boys. Why the A boys, man?
I know, man. It's. Well, I didn't know, but Aaron's name is actually spelled with an E. So,
Oh yeah.
it's EREN. So I don't know, man. Just like the dynamic between the two, I felt like right from the beginning when he needed that push of seeing like Armin about to be eaten by the Titan, like, and then he was like, "I'm ready. Like, I'll die for this dude." And then like seeing their progression,
Their bromance, if you will.
yeah, kind of like even when they're going through the shit, they're still like, "I got your back, bro." I thought that was really cool. I was like when I watch stuff, I either like a really good father son dynamic or I like a brotherly kind of, we're like, Corey and Sean, that type of deal.
Dude, I
Like,
love the Boy Meets World
like,
reference. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
I'm like that, like that's my dude. And Aaron was like, I will totally give my life for this guy, like no questions asked. And yeah, just like I like Armin's like character development too, like throughout the seasons, and like I said, Aaron's kind of like an anti-hero almost. Like we understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, it's like, fuck, dude. Like you didn't have to make some of these decisions that you made, especially in the the later seasons. Sorry, excuse me. But
No, it's fine.
it is what it is. I like characters like that. If we get any more like cookie cutter, you know, the whole mystery is solved within 22 minutes, per episode type deal, like Vince pointed out earlier, I'd fucking just lose it. I like characters that, like Zuko from Avatar, like his problems aren't solved every episode. He's got an ongoing conflict throughout, and he probably has one of the best stories. And I'm hoping by the end of this, like Aaron has one of those.
I can't say anything.
Here's hoping.
I know. You said you weren't caught up all the way up, but I'm excited for you to keep watching, bro. It'll be fun.
Can't say anything. Mr. Vince, I want to know yours. Right now.
My two favorite, dude. I love everybody. Honestly, when you guys were talking about how you guys don't like the characters are somewhat unlikable, I was like, you're crazy. Everybody in the show is dope, even the bad guys.
Dude, you gotta cry every 20. Like, not even. You gotta cry every 2 episodes. Like, no one survived. The people in the intro aren't in the show after 2 episodes.
Yeah, I don't know how deep David is, but goddamn, all I'll say is potatoes.
Dude, stop! That made me cry so bad.
Like, not,
bro. Like, that was
why they do that.
That was gut wrenching. Like,
why they do that.
And that's why that damn, I don't want to spoil anything, but that's why there's this character, and she's like this particular character. I'll say she because it's such a range, but anyone who's watched it up to that point or read it up to that point knows that is one of the most hated characters. There's a popularity poll. That is a hated character. That is like the hated character of all time.
Who's the most hated character? Oh, really? That's wild.
Because she caused a lot of that. Yeah, but even
weird.
over. Oh, sorry. Even over villains because of all that shit that led up to that situation.
Interesting. Okay, I understand. I guess
because potato, because we all love potatoes here. Steak and potatoes. I'll admit to it right now. Was a very amazing character in the show.
Well, cat's out of the bag at this point. I feel it's kind of obvious. If I have to pick 2 favorite characters, man, I'm gonna give one of the 2 to maybe I'll go least obvious to most obvious. Least obvious, I really like Connie.
What? The shaved head kid?
Yeah, not only because I look like him. Sort of.
That's it. Cosplay right there. Done.
I will definitely do a Connie cosplay at some point. He's cool. I enjoy Connie because he's normal, dude. He has no power. He's just a scout, but he's been loyal to Aaron and his squad the whole time. You see, his family take a hard hit early on in the series. Yeah. Like, and then, I mean, kind of going back to what we were just talking about with, potatoes, there's a little bit of, like, I feel like there was some sort of lust going on. And that just, I don't know.
The 2 most relatable characters they had
I just appreciate him for being still around with us and being, not really being, he doesn't really have any power or anything like that. He's just a soldier doing his duty, and he's got a badass backstory, I think. Second favorite character is Mikasa. Mikasa is dope, dude. She's a badass fighter. She is the. Go ahead.
Oh, she's the one with she had out of the body pillow line, 5th. She was the 5th one released.
I'll take a Mikasa body pillow. Fuck.
Christmas list.
Dude, no.
Dave is like, nah, dude, give me that Aaron every day.
I like Mikasa not only because she's a badass. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I feel like everyone enjoys her fighting. Whenever she fights, everyone's like drooling on the edge of their seats. But she's driven solely, once again, she's driven based off of love and loyalty. She loves Aaron, and she's loyal to Aaron and the scouts.
Yeah.
And we got a little bit more of her backstory this season. I think that's pretty cool. I'm interested to see like what side she takes, especially with, not to spoil things for David and maybe other people that aren't all the way caught up with this season, but there's definitely there's a conversation that happens towards the end of the first half of season 4, and it definitely might change how Mikasa feels about where she stands and her motivations moving forward. So just to see her kind of making choices throughout the series, I've enjoyed her story as well.
She has one of those really good not heartfelt, but she has one of those good stories where like you can tell a lot of it is like, even though it's very cold and calculating at times, it's very like a lot of it's heart. Like a lot of it is like, you are right, her loyalty to Eren and her loyalty to the scouts. Like it falls back to where it's like, oh, she's fighting for humanity. It's her loyalty to these things. Very cool that she's named after a Japanese warship. Yeah, I forget. I think it's like SS Mikasa. Yeah. I actually have a question now because you both have because Vince kind of inadvertently brought it up. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the anime, the manga's officially done. The manga's officially done. Like you can go online and read it up, and you could know exactly what happens at the end of the whole thing. There's a few sites. We're not going to link them because I always encourage people to go buy them, which is what I do. I have a library of that stuff. What's the temptation for spoilers for you? Like, is there a temptation to kind of read up ahead?
Not at all.
No.
Nope. I don't want to know.
That was a quick. That was okay.
Dude,
cool.
No, please. Like, I don't want spoilers at all.
So this is a two-parter then, because that you guys answered that way too quickly. I thought there was going to be some back and forth banter here. So the reason why I don't know if you know this or not, a lot of people probably don't, unless I watched the anime back when it came out in 2011. The first season came out in 2011. The second season came out in 2018. There was close to an 8-year time gap because the animators of the show did not want to put filler episodes in there, like how Naruto, Bleach, a ton of animes have filler episodes. So do you think that was a good approach to it? Like, you guys clearly aren't going to get spoiled. So do you think that was a good approach to it, to where they kind of waited, and now like officially what you're watching, there is no filler. There is no like, hey, Eren needs to go buy a suit for the prom. No, it's like, hey, Eren, just got to do some shit. That's about it. That's the whole shit. That's the whole
fucking hate that.
Right? That's fucked up, right?
No, I don't think it would. Whatever process they're working on is working for them. I think maybe there could have been a couple of years in between where they were like, maybe not 7 years, because the people that have been watching since then. It was kind of the same thing with Castlevania.
Yep.
When it was on Netflix, I just kind of went to it, and they had all 3 seasons already there. Meanwhile, there were people that like saw the first season, it was only 5 episodes, and then the second season was like almost a year after that, and then season 3 was another year. So like they were essentially waiting like a year in between. I just went on there and I binge watched it in like 3 days. So
you lucky bastard.
For the people that have been watching like you since like 2011, and then they waited 7 years like that. At the same time, that must have been hella frustrating, like year after year after year. But looking back, you probably understand that, hey, I mean, this was integral to the structure of the story that they were telling. Because if there were filler episodes, you'd have been like, what the fuck? Like, it would take away from the gravity of the situation. And that's how I feel about some filler episodes in, like, TV shows. Where I'm like, Dragon Ball Z did not need an episode where Gohan was just walking around before, like, he had to fight for the fight of his life for Earth in the Cell Game saga. But of course they did. But not to answer your question, I think there could have been a little less time in between seasons, but I thought the no filler episodes is golden, because I hate filler episodes. I fucking hate them. I hate them.
I hate them with a fucking passion. Vince, what do you got here, man?
Absolutely, I'm completely on board. Listen, I got a hot take on this, and it's not even a hot take. I feel like a lot of people can agree with me here.
Do it, man.
Fucking do it, bro.
Go.
Honestly, filler episodes, I don't care what we're talking about, what TV series we're talking about. If you're putting filler episodes out there, then fuck you. Like, you're a trash writer. Honestly, you can't give us viewers that pay you basically some 16, 8, 10 episodes that are solid. Like, I'm completely fine with you taking your time and giving us some good writing, as you should, because you're making a lot of money. You're doing stuff that a lot of people would enjoy doing for a living. And it goes hand in hand with like game development. Like we'll talk about Cyberpunk real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Cyberpunk dropped, maybe to some a little bit premature. It's the same kind of concept, bro. Like, you rush things, you don't take your time. Release things when you're ready and when they are of quality, and the viewership, your fans, they will appreciate you for that. If you're gonna pull out bullshit filler episodes, like, you're wasting our time. You're wasting a whole episode, and that's a whole 25 minutes, an hour, however long your episodes are. So yeah, I'm completely fine with them taking their time, making this as good as they can get it, and then putting it out when they're ready. I will wait gladly.
I think we all kind of it's a hot take that everyone.
It's not even a hot take.
No, it's not a hot. It's a good take. That's it. Like, you just did that's an extremely well thought out take. That's a good take. You just we're like, hey, here, try these tacos, and I'm like, dude, good tacos.
What?
Yeah, that's what I always think. Like, when I let someone just order for me, I'm like, good call.
Good call, bro. Good call.
Did you put sour cream on this?
This bitch. No, you did. You're extremely right too, bro. Because I can name 12 animes that I loved up until a certain point where it's like, dude, Naruto, that anime, they have an official list of episodes you could cut out. Guess how many fucking episodes? It's 300 episodes you can cut out because those are filler.
Insane. And you want Naruto is widely praised by so many people, and you're sitting here telling me that Naruto has 300 filler episodes. Why?
That's why that bitch is number.
Why would I
22.
spend my time watching that now? Like, if I ever I personally, I didn't grow up with Naruto. I never seen Naruto.
Yeah,
it looks really cool. Same with One Piece and Dragon Ball. Like, this is why I don't
watch it. One Piece has 600 episodes. 600 episodes are filler. Like, that blows my mind. Like,
filler episodes, they don't age well either. Like, now people want to go back and watch the series. I'm sorry, dude. I don't have the time. I'm not going to watch all this stuff that's filler.
Period. I don't have that time. It's really cool because I read Attack on Titan online, and watching the episodes, bro, it's like they have 2 volumes in an episode, 2 volumes in an episode, 2 volumes in an episode, and I love that. I
Bing,
completely
bang,
boom, boom, boom. I appreciate that, and I agree with David that it shouldn't have been so long. Because then they could have extended it out, especially for those dudes that want to do this. You are right. They're doing a job we would want to do. Like, honestly, my first thing would be like, all right, we're not going to do this to where we're going to overpass them right now. But, let's give them 2 years. 2 years, and then we make 10 season episode, 10 episodes per season, and then we just stretch out 8 of those volumes so we can have our paycheck, but still do it. Because, dude, as a person who watched it in 2011, bro, they were like, Attack on Titan season 2 is coming, and I'm like, cool. And then jump 8 years.
For those of you guys on Spotify, that was him rubbing his hands.
It's ASMR, guys.
Bird,
but
it's
ASMR. But it's also a lot of pressure for the creator of the show. I'm guessing he had a lot of pressure because he even said he said that he's missed months. He missed. I believe it's officially been 3 months that he missed on his deadline because he was like, I did not like the work that I did. I did not like the work, just trashed it. And you got to respect that. You got to respect the work that dude, he didn't start other projects. No, he's like, I did this one project, I'm going to do it. And it's great that we have all this awesome material for it. So I'm happy we're translating it correctly, Vince. I'm entirely agreeing with you. Both of you guys brought up a good point. I actually have one point that David kind of skimmed over real quickly, and I want to ask your straight opinions. How nervous do you think this guy is to create a second one? He's done with Attack on Titan. He's done. He's finished it. and that is the second most popular thing in existence right now. Like, how fucking, that is the highest bar you can possibly have next to making the most popular thing of all time.
Yeah,
Like, how do you
37? He's 37 too.
Yeah,
he might not do anything
young.
for a minute. He might just, I think he might just kick it. Because if you think about it, he's been doing that for the better part of like a decade. You know, even before a single episode aired, he'd probably have to do 2 years of writing and then storyboarding and then animating. Like, that whole team was doing so much, and then I think now he's just gonna kick it. Like, I think he's gonna relax, and then he'll do something down the road. We already know it won't be as popular. That's fine.
That's sad. Yeah.
You know, when you make a masterpiece, like nobody ever talks about Beethoven's other stuff besides Moonlit Sonata. We just remember Moonlit Sonata. So maybe that's me. I don't know.
No, I completely agree, bro. I can see him taking a break for a while. I feel like probably if I'm in this guy's shoes and he's had things, or he's taken months off because he's scrapped things, this is probably the only thing that's on his plate, because he's putting all his energy and all his focus on this, which, again, gladly, like, go ahead, dude, do your thing. He's killing it. He's making one of the best animes ever. I feel like it's got to be taxing. He's probably going to take a break. I hope it's not a forever break. I hope he comes back, and I hope he comes out with something really cool once again, because to me, like, this is my number one favorite anime. This is the coolest anime. So yeah, I hope he continues to write and even mangas too. Like, I know the mangas came out first, so hopefully he comes out with something cool.
I mean, if you guys are ever bored, I mean, it's just, reading. They also have some episodes. There's a, it's dumb. Remember how you mentioned Attack on Titan, kind of like, oh, it's him as a high schooler. There's an Attack on Titan High. There is that, or Junior High, where all the characters are chibi, and it's not like God. There's a few spin-offs if you guys ever get bored, because the guy obviously got bored, but he didn't want to diverge so much from it. Would you guys hold a personal prejudice if he just kind of stopped? Like, if he was just like, yo,
no, not at all. I mean, I wouldn't excuse me, whiskey burp. I would
burp,
I would be disappointed because I know how great he is at writing and creating things. But I would get it. Some people, there are great artists out there that do one project, absolutely kill it, and that's it. They're done.
Yeah, that's I agree with you, David.
Same. I mean, you can't ask for lightning in a bottle twice, but I mean, do you guys have anything else to talk about? Because I felt like we kind of rocked this.
Dude, yeah, this is actually really good. I don't know if you guys listened to the whole thing. I hope you guys watch it, because Vince created such a beautiful layout. Maybe we'll add some crazy little something. But we covered this so well, and I'm so happy you both wanted to do this. Like, as soon as I mentioned it, you guys jumped on it, and I was extremely excited, because this is one of my favorite things. It's what I am a big fan of horror. I'm a big fan of gore animes. This is one of those that falls in that line, and it's not overly gory and horror-esque, where it's like you more fall in love with the characters. And it was awesome. Just I read the whole thing, and it's like really cool seeing that put into just animation. I hear the movie they're going to make a movie to start off season 4, the second half. So I would really love to go see it with you guys in the theater. Like, we would just go, heck, Connie Let's cosplay. I'll be Aaron. David, whatever.
Yeah, bro, I was super, honestly, there are no African-American black people in Attack on Titan. What the fuck are they doing? And finally this season we get our first character.
Do you care if we spoil his name? Do you care if we spoil it, David?
No, he's in episode 2.
It's because it's so weird.
I was stoked, bro.
That it's that particular country. Yeah, it's that particular country. It's
it's because I'm sorry, I take that back. I understand why they did it, and it's because they kind of kept it like Attack on Titan, where they are. they're in a bubble. They're contained on purpose.
It's genius.
But now they're like expanded, and there's other people involved, other countries involved. So now obviously like there's other
oh my god,
other races, other people involved. So
David,
I'm excited though. It's dope to see.
David, you know who you should go as, and I would love it. Commander, I forgot the dude, the trainer, the training dude.
Historia.
No, dude, go
please
as
put a blonde wig on. Please
bro,
put a blonde wig on and go to the movies.
Go as the pissed off the instructor from season 1. Bro, just shave a goatee and go there and just be like, "What's up, maggots?" Just yell at everyone, just like Jesus.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but thank you guys so much for talking. That's my piece. I really appreciated this.
Sure.
I loved the whole thing, and I've read it. I'm actually collecting it right now. I will somehow show you guys my collection of my library, but I'm starting to collect it now. I encourage everyone to check out the original main series. You will find something that appeals to you. That's it. Anyone else got any final fun words?
I kind of wanted to do something that we don't typically do on the podcast. You know, and I hope you guys are cool with this. You know, normally I run things by you guys before we start in like the green room.
Yeah.
You guys are like, oh fuck.
No,
don't say some stupid shit.
I'm excited.
No. So you guys know how things go by now. We rotate topics based on people. So next week is my week. We don't always know what we're going to talk about until maybe like sometimes a day or two before we record.
Yeah.
But I know what I want to talk about next week, bro. And I kind of just want to leave the episode off with a little bit of hype of what we're going to talk about next week.
This is where we cut the trailer in, just like
this is all I'm going to say. I know it's a very popular anime once again. If you guys have HBO Max, if you guys have Funimation or Crunchyroll, you can watch it on there.
It's on HBO Max?
Yeah, it's an HBO Max, not original, but anyways, go check it out. It's one season. It just ended a couple weeks ago. So next week, come by and hang out. We are going to be talking about Jujutsu Kaisen. It's sick. I don't know if you guys have watched it yet or if you guys have finished it yet. I'm in, bro. And I'm so excited to talk about it next week with you guys.
It's gonna be two anime, 2 weeks. Oh man, I'm all about this. All right, I'm excited, bro.
Yeah. But that's it. That's really all I gotta say. You know, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good night, good day, good weekend, whatever you guys are doing right now. Enjoy it. And we will see you guys next week with a brand new episode.
All right, peace.
Later.
See you guys.